Okie dokies, today I would like to talk a little bit about my 1911. Let me just take it out of the case for you. Alright, now this is, well, first of all, safety check it. Okay, it is loaded because it's my home defense gun. Put that over there. This is, and yeah, see, there's nothing in there obviously, right? I can visually see, excuse me, I can visually see there's nothing in the chamber, so I don't have to finger my gun, because that's just stupid. Anyway, this is my Charles Daly. Let me wipe the gun off a little bit. Alright, this is my Charles Daly 1911, the EFS. The EFS stands for Enhanced Field Series, and I only shot this gun a handful of times, I can't lie. Just a handful of times, and, well, you can probably tell, the gun looks pretty much brand new. And yeah, that's pretty much the reason. I hardly ever shoot it. And the reason for that is, I can't shoot in my backyard. Excuse me, what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. I can't shoot in my backyard. I don't know why, because I have like a couple acres of land back there, and I don't know. It's weird. Fucking cops came last time. Like, what are you doing, boy? I'm like, I'm just shooting some shit. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. Neighbors are complaining. I'm like, really? Which one? And then, like, you know, I won't tell you which neighbor because, you know, of course you have a gun, so you, anyway. This is a pretty cool 1911. It cost me about $650, but I know you can get it for a lot cheaper than that. But I'm not complaining that I paid the $650 for it, because to me it's worth every penny. I think so. And I know what a lot of you guys are going to say, well, for $650 you could have went to the gun store and got a Springfield Armory, or for a couple hundred more you could have got a Kimber. You know what? I don't really care. I'm happy with my Charles Daly. I don't know. Just something about the Charles Daly, just the look and feel of it. And I know pretty much all 1911s are the same. Pretty much. But yeah. I'm happy with my 1911. This came with a bunch of custom features. Well, standard custom features, or whatever you want to call them, that a lot of 1911s don't come with unless you want to pay a lot of extra money. For instance, the trigger has little cutouts in it. Combat trigger, or you call it a skeletonized trigger, whatever. I hear that costs money. And same thing with the hammer. That's a combat hammer, or a skeletonized hammer. We have a extended beaver tail safety. Not all 1911s have that. Over on this side we have a flared and lowered ejection port, which is pretty nice. What else? Dovetail sights, which not the greatest. I might change those if I could. I don't even know. Oh, I'd love to change those. Oh, and this is what I think is really cool. You have the black slide, and you have silver right here. Just looks better than like all black. Because if you shoot guns, you're going to know that after time, the black is going to wear off, and it's going to look like crap. So I think it's kind of nice that they just gave you a polished, a polished look. You know, I like that. Again, we'll safety check it. Oh, and the trigger is really light. Really light. I'd say maybe, actually, like 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds. Pretty light. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. These are actually the grips that came with my 1911. And my finger's not in the finger guard. It's just on the outside of it, so yeah, don't bitch. I'm going to put this down. I'll lay it on top of the magazine here. Stay. Good boy. These are the grips that came with my 1911. They're, I think, rosewood grips, or I don't know, some kind of wood grip. They're very nice. They're checkered. I love the grips. They look great on the gun. It has that classic 1911 look that I love. However, I would love, and I mean love, to get me some custom Punisher grips for this 1911, because that would look bad ass. I mean, badass to the extreme. Let me just tell you. I mean, come on. Could you imagine this gun with the Punisher grips? That would be awesome. The Charles Daly 1911. Whoop. Whoopsie, I'm going to break the table. Anyway. We'll talk a little bit about the holster after. We'll talk about the holster later. Screw the holster. Yeah, that's about it. Here's a little fact. Charles Daly actually went out of business recently. Which kind of sucks, because they make beautiful, and I mean beautiful guns. I mean, you can see, I mean, wow. Beautiful gun. I can't believe they went out of business. That sucks. I don't know, I guess they just can't compete with Kimber and Smith & Wesson, Springfield Armory. People are so, torn up between the fucking name brands and everything, and they don't realize that, a 1911 is basically a 1911. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's my, yeah, and by the way, this is a video submission to Cutlery Lovers custom grip giveaway thingamajiggy. So I hope I win, but I know I probably won't, because my luck is pretty shitty. Yeah. Poor me. Anyway, that's enough of that crap.